Godzilla vs. Kong is a 2021 film I just got done watching on HBO Max. I know it sucks that some of these films you can't watch in theaters given the state of the world right now. And I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot of movies that I have been watching at home that I thought, man, I would have preferred to have seen this in theaters or in IMAX until this film, Godzilla vs. Kong. I could not believe how insane this movie was, how action-packed this movie was, how great the special effects looked, to the point where I said, I kind of wish I saw this in IMAX. I really do. It was directed by Adam Wingard, and the plot. Look, do you really need for me to get into this introspective, deep emotional stuff going on with the plot? No. The plot is Godzilla is angry. I'm not going to tell you why he's angry. There is a reason why he's destroying stuff and wrecking stuff, but he's angry. And Kong is really the main hero of the story. It feels like Kong is the protagonist. It feels like Kong is the one he's our savior. He's the one that needs to stop Godzilla, and the two fight. Let them fight. It's crazy. The destruction that's going on in these cities, it's breathtaking to watch, but it's also, you sit back and you think, man, how many people, how many humans will be alive, still be alive by the end of all of this? But I did have a blast. The human characters, it's almost like, who cares? I didn't hate them. I didn't find them annoying. They didn't do what that first Godzilla movie did, where they focused so much on the human characters and didn't show the battles of the monsters to where you got pissed off. You have Millie Bobby Brown returning from Godzilla King of the Monsters, Alexander Skarsgård, Rebecca Hall, Isa Gonzalez, who I've seen in a few things. Honestly, her role in this movie was just to be here, look attractive, and do a couple of dumb stuff. Because you always need a character, a human character, that does some dumb stuff. Julian Dennison, you've probably seen him in a few films like Christmas Chronicles 2 or Deadpool 2. Yeah, he's the fat kid, the angry fat kid with the fire powers. He's less annoying, believe me, less annoying in this film. But Brian Tyree Henry might be my favorite of the human characters. He was very comical, very funny. But let's get back to the action. I can't imagine how much this budget was, because the special effects, the CGI looked great. The set pieces, the atmosphere, the cinematography, so many shots that are still sketched in my brain of how gorgeous some of it looked. And like I mentioned, the chaos and mayhem and all of the other creatures and monsters that surprised us throughout this entire film. I'm trying to convince myself that this isn't a better than sex film. Like, I'm trying to say, what complaints do I have? What issues do I have? It might be recency bias that we haven't had a whole lot of big budgeted films come out in this COVID era. So I'm going to play it safe right now and give this a full price. I would definitely check out Godzilla vs. Kong if you haven't already. And not just that, let me mention really quick, for all of these Snyderverse fans who, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max, and I too want to see a continuation of that universe. But don't be dumb and downvote or give bad reviews for Godzilla vs. Kong just because you want to stick it to Warner Brothers for not continuing his universe. Let this movie stand out on its own. Give this movie a shot and review it based on its own merits. If you watch it and don't like it, that's fine. But don't just give a bad review because you're trying to prove a point. Hollywood doesn't work like that, and you're only going to hurt fun movies like this one was. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Godzilla vs. Kong? If you enjoyed it as much as I did, like, comment, subscribe. Later! Heat in my vein like vernacular.
and feeling spectacular. Making a killing like massacre. Watch out, I'm whipping my wrist. Right on my city, been pissed, but I show them love. I'm not the one that's at risk. My homie told me that when people rise up against you, it's a sign of your destiny real. Fake ones been hating, cause they know that one day you're making it. Jealousy's all they can feel. Plugging the phone, drifting my zone. Pain in the future when thinking alone.